Hello dear students, how are you all? So you might have seen the poster instead of your mentor, but now I am in front of you and let's start today's class. So as I said, today we are going to study spotting error questions. Okay, let's start. So here we have question number 1 and we'll try to solve these questions within the given time, and you have 30 seconds to solve each question. We have 30 seconds to solve each question. Your time starts now. The only shirt which I had in my college days was gifted to me by my father. So this is the question. The only shirt which I had in my college days was gifted to me by my father. What is the error in this sentence? Hello Rimjim, how are you? The only shirt which I had in my college days was gifted to me by my father. What is the error in this sentence? Time up, time up, time up, time up. Okay, the only shirt which I had in my college days was gifted to me by my father. So in this sentence, the error lies in the first part, and in this sentence, you have to replace the word which is a relative pronoun, by that. Okay, which is incorrect in the sentence, that will replace it. Okay, now you must be thinking that why which is wrong here, why the word which, why the relative pronoun which is not right in this sentence. So let me tell you a very important concept. As we all know that relative pronoun, is who, is used to denote human. Okay, relative pronoun who is used to denote human. Okay, that means only if the antecedent is human, you can use who, right? Relative pronoun which is used to denote non-human. Okay, non-human. Let me give you examples for both. For example, he is the boy who. So here we have who because the antecedent is a human, the boy. Okay, this is the shirt which. So in this sentence we have used the relative pronoun which because its antecedent is shirt, which is non-human. And remember one thing, when I say non-human, it strictly means non-human. So don't think about living and non-living, because non-human includes animals too. Okay, so non-human means any animal or any non-living thing besides human, right? So here the antecedent was human, so we have used the word who. Here antecedent was non-living, so we have used the word which. So for human we use relative pronoun who, and for non-human we use relative pronoun which. But this but has its own story. It comes everywhere and creates lots of problem for us. But okay, so but if a sentence has the only, the all, the whole, the same, superlative degree, or indefinite pronouns, indefinite pronouns. Okay, if a sentence has the only, the all, the whole, the same, superlative degree or indefinite pronouns with an antecedent, with antecedents, okay, if we have the only, the all, the whole, the same, superlative degree or indefinite pronoun with antecedent that replaces who and which, right, regardless of human or non-human. Okay, so if the antecedent is human, we have to use who as a relative pronoun. If the antecedent is non-human, we have to use which as a relative pronoun. And if there is phrases like the all, the whole, the only, the same, superlative degree or indefinite pronoun, regardless of human and non-human, we have to use that as a relative pronoun. Let me give you one example. He is the boy who called me. Okay, so here for the boy we have used who. This is the shirt which I bought last month. So here we have shirt, that's why we have used the word which. Okay, now see two more sentences. He is the only boy who called me. So in the first sentence we have boy, that's why relative pronoun who has been used. In the third sentence, we have again the boy, but in this sentence the use of who is wrong. In this sentence in place of who we have to use that. Why do we need to replace who by that? Because in this sentence the boy is not alone, it is used with the phrase the only. Okay, and if any sentence has the only, the all, the whole, superlative degree or indefinite pronoun, who and which cannot be used, they should be replaced by that. Okay, let's see one more example. This is the only shirt, this is the same shirt, which I bought last month. So in this sentence too, we have the same object as we had in the second sentence, shirt, and in this sentence we have used which for shirt and it is absolutely correct. But in this sentence same object is there, shirt, but here the use of which is wrong. Here which has to be replaced by that. And why so? Why do we need that in place of which? Because here shirt is not alone, it is used with the phrase the same. And as I told you, there are some phrases like the same, the all, the whole, the superlative degree and indefinite pronoun where who and which cannot be used, they must be replaced by that as a relative pronoun. Okay, clear? Now next sentence. The pen that I bought writes much smoother than you have. The pen that I bought writes much smoother than you have. What is the error in this sentence? Yes, what is the error in this sentence? The pen that I bought writes much smoother than you. Okay, let me tell you a rule. I'll tell you the answer of this question later. First, let's see a rule. Okay. See, when we compare something, for example, I am comparing the pen. Okay. If I am comparing the pen with something, the pen will be followed by comparative degree. Okay. And after comparative degree, there is then and to, then or to. In most cases we use then, and in some cases we use to. Okay. So after comparative degree we normally have then or to, and after then or to we have an object, the object which has been compared. Okay. So after then or to we have to write the object, and the object which has been compared. Okay. So after then the object has been compared, right? Now this is one thing. Okay. Now second thing you have to keep in mind that the comparison is only possible between two similar categories, similar fields. For example, you cannot compare a pen with a human. You cannot compare a building with a tree. You cannot compare a color with taste. For example, I cannot say blue color is better than sweet. If I write blue color is better than sweet, so logically this sentence is wrong. Because there is no comparison between color and taste. Do we ever compare a color with taste? Is there any comparison between the two? Can you say that red color is much better than bitter? You can't say, because there is no comparison. You cannot compare this pen with a tree. Can you ever say that this pen is better than a banyan tree? You will never say this, because there is no comparison between a pen and a banyan tree. This is a illogical comparison, right? So this sentence has no meaning. So if I write blue color is better than sweet, this is illogical comparison. And after then we always write the word which has been compared. Okay. Now let's get back to our question. So here, the pen that I bought writes much smoother. So in this sentence, what are we comparing? We are comparing the pen that I bought. Okay. Now the pen has been compared, and compared with the pen that I bought writes much smoother than. Okay. The pen has been compared with you. Now how do we know that the pen has been compared with you? Because after then we write the word which has been compared. So you is after then. That means the pen has been compared with you. Now this is again an illogical comparison, because a non-living thing, a pen, cannot be compared with a human. How can you compare the pen with you? This is illogical. This is illogical comparison. So this sentence is wrong. Now what should be the correct one? The correct one should be the pen that I bought can be compared with the pen you have. Right? I bought a pen today. Okay, I bought a pen today, and you too have a pen. Right? I have a pen, I bought a pen today, and you too have a pen. Now both the pens can be compared. I can say the pen I bought today is much better than the pen you have. So in this sentence I have compared the pens. Okay, the pen that I bought and the pen that you have. Okay, so this will be the correct comparison. So the correct sentence would be then the pen you have. So After then you have to write the pen. The pen that I bought writes much smoother than the pen you have. Now the comparison is logical, because now I am comparing the pen I bought with the pen you have. But still there is one modification, and the modification is that a noun does not repeat in a sentence. So here pen has been repeated, so in place of pen we have to write one, right? So the sentence would be then the one you have, then the one you have, and here the one means the pen. Hope you got the answer. Let's see question number 3. Raju is an expert tailor, but he doesn't like to tailor suits even for his own. Raju is an expert tailor. This is a very good question. Solve this. Raju is an expert tailor, but he doesn't like to tailor suit even for his own. What is the error in this sentence? Okay, in this sentence, his is a possessive word and own is also a possessive word, and after possessive word we need an object. And what can be an object? An objective pronoun or a reflexive pronoun can be an object. Okay, so you cannot add any objective pronoun of your own. So in place of own we need to write the reflexive pronoun, which is himself. For himself, his own. In place of his own you have to write himself. Raju is an expert tailor, but he doesn't like to tailor suits even for himself. Okay, himself will be the correct answer. Let's see the next question. Was it him who knocked at the door last night? Okay, solve this question. Was it him who knocked at the door last night? What is the error in this sentence? Anyone? What is the error in this sentence? Please. What is the error in this sentence? See, we have the objective pronoun him in the sentence, which is wrong. Remember one thing, that be verb is always followed by subjective pronoun. Be verb is always followed by a subjective pronoun. So here was is the be verb, and it is followed by subjective pronoun. So in place of him we have to write he. The correct sentence would be was it he, was it he, because an objective pronoun never comes with a be verb. Okay, now the next sentence. I love playing cricket more than he. I love play cricket more than he. What is the error in this sentence? In this sentence there is no error, okay, because here I has been compared and I is subject, so it should be compared with he. So here sentence is correct, there is no error in this sentence. Okay, let's see the next question. You have 40 seconds to solve. Reena is very conscious about her health, but whenever I offer her sweets, she says that for my sake, she takes. This is a really very good question. Please answer this if you can, then I'll tell you the right answer. Nine seconds left. Okay. See, yesterday I told you that a transitive verb is always followed by object. Okay, without object, transitive verb is incomplete. If there is no object after transitive verb, it is incomplete, and incomplete means wrong. Okay, so here we can see we have takes, which is a transitive verb. Now, how can you identify whether a verb is transitive or intransitive? So just ask yourself a question. And what question? You have to ask what. If WH word what applies with any verb, it is transitive. For example, if I say I took, period. If I say just two words, I took, the very first question that arises in everyone's mind is what did you take? So I took has a very obvious question, that is what? What did you take? So it means take is a transitive verb, and since take is a transitive verb, a direct object is very necessary after it. Without direct object, it will not give a complete meaning. So here takes is a transitive verb after which object is required. Now what should be the object? So Reena is very conscious about her health, but whenever I offer her sweets, she says that for my sake she takes. She takes what? She takes sweets for my sake. Okay, and the pronoun for sweets will be them, because sweets is plural, so the plural pronoun would be them. So after takes, you have to use them. Okay, Reena is very conscious about her health, but whenever I offer her sweets, she says that for my sake she takes them. So them is the word that you need to add after takes in order to complete the sentence, because takes is a transitive verb and it must have them after it. Hope you got the answer. Let's see the next question. If you have any doubt about any rule or concept, feel free to ask me. I'm always there to help you guys. Okay, let's see the next question. Someone took my bag and threw it in the well, didn't he? You have 40 seconds to solve this question. Someone took my bag and threw it in the well, didn't he? What is the error? Now this is a really very important question. This is a really very important question and you must know the concept. Okay, time up. So here in place of didn't he, in place of didn't he, we have to write didn't they. In place of didn't he, we have to write didn't they. Now you must be thinking, how come they is possible here? So remember one thing, as the replacement of Raju is he and him, replacement of Reena is she and her, the same way replacement of indefinite pronouns is they and them. Okay, as we replace he for Raju, as we replace she for Reena, the same way indefinite pronouns are replaced by they and them. Okay, and what are indefinite pronouns? Someone, no one, anyone, somebody, nobody, everybody, these are all indefinite pronouns. Okay, so in this sentence we have someone as the subject and someone has to be replaced by them, but here in place of them he is given. Okay, so in place of he we have to write they. Clear? Clear? Any doubt? If you have any doubt, please feel free to ask me. Let's see the next question. Question number 8. Some has been said but nothing has been done towards solving this problem. Two words. This is two words, okay? Two words. Some has been said but nothing has been done towards solving this problem. Now what is the error in this sentence? See, this is not the correct combination, some and nothing. Okay, some has been said but nothing has been done. Wherever you see this structure, replace some with much. Much has been said but nothing has been done. So this is a combination. Some cannot be combined with nothing. Okay, the correct combination is much and nothing. Much has been said but nothing has been done. So here in place of some we have to use much. Now the next question. I did not understand the plan what you discussed last night. I did not understand the plan what you discussed last night. What is the error in this sentence? See, in this sentence, what is superfluous? It means it is wrong. Now, why the word what is superfluous? Let me tell you the concept. See, what functions as an object in the absence of real object. Okay, so if there is no object in a sentence, what functions as an object? You can say that what is also an object. For example, I don't know what he said. Okay, and I don't know the name which he told me. Name what he called. Okay, now in the first sentence, I is the subject. Okay, don't know, here we have to use know also, na? Don't know. So here don't know is the verb, and in place of object we have what. Okay, so here I is the subject, don't know is the verb, and what is the object. So this sentence is absolutely correct, no problem. But in this sentence, I is the subject, don't know is the verb, and the name is the object. Right? In this sentence, I is the subject, don't know is the verb, and the name is the object. Right? So in this sentence, we already have an object, and since the object is present, there is no need to write what, because what is used to fill the gap. If there is no object in the sentence, we use what as an object, but since the object is already there in the sentence, there is no need of what. So in the presence of object, the word what becomes superfluous. In the presence of object, what becomes superfluous. In the first sentence, what was absolutely correct because there is no object in the sentence, so what itself becomes the object. But in the second sentence, we already have an object, the name, and since the object is present there, there is no need to use what. Clear? Now let's get back to the question. In this sentence, I is the subject. Okay, did not understand is the verb, and after verb we have the plan, which is an object, and since we have object in this sentence, there is no need of what. So what becomes superfluous in this sentence, which is an error. Clear? Hope you got the point. Let's see the next question. Everybody must try to serve their country in all possible ways. Find the error in the sentence. Everybody must try to serve their country in all possible ways. What is the error in this sentence? I don't understand that why you avoid responding. Why don't you answer these questions? See, along with all other indefinite pronouns, like someone, somebody, no one, nobody, everyone, everybody, everybody is also singular. Okay, just like any other indefinite pronoun, that is someone, somebody, no one, nobody, anyone, anybody, everybody too is singular, and since it is singular, you cannot use there as its possessive. So in place of there, we need to write his. So there will be replaced by his, because everybody is a singular word. Okay. Now a piece of information for you. here is a piece of information for you. We are gonna launch a foundation batch for all major exams conducted by SSC, which are SSC, CGL, CPO and CHSL. Okay, so we are gonna launch all in one foundation batch for SSC, CPO, CGL and CHSL. And what are the salient features of this batch? You will get daily live class, you will get PDF notes, practice session, a structured study plan, test series. A lot of things are there which have been embedded with this plan. Okay, and the price of this batch is very nominal. You just need to pay 1199 till 21st August, and after 21st August you will have to pay the full fee. Maybe there may be discount, but not sure. But till 21st August there is 60% discount, and the actual cost of this batch is 2999. But if you enroll in this batch till 21st August you will get flat 60% discount, and the final price of this batch will be 1199. Okay, so do avail yourself this batch, and it is gonna very helpful and very useful for you, right? So to avail yourself this batch, first you need to download the Exampur official app. So just go to the Play Store in your mobile, find Exampur Sarkari Naukri Prep and then install it. Once the app has been installed, open it and register, fill in all your details and you'll be there, right? So when you download the app, go to the free course section and there you will find some video lectures, some demo lectures of our team, and after watching those demo lectures you will be able to decide whether this batch is gonna help you or not. Okay, so it will be very helpful for you in choosing whether this batch whether you have to take this batch or not, right? Okay, now let's move towards the next question. He is the one whom I'm sure you can always trust. In this sentence there is no error. This sentence is absolutely correct. Okay, this sentence is absolutely correct. There is no error in this sentence, right? Let's see the next sentence. I asked for such a car that my friend imported from Japan. I'm giving you 40 seconds to solve this question. Tell me what is the error in this sentence? Time up, and no one has given me the answer. I asked for such a car as my friend. In place of that we have to write as. Okay, let's see the next question. He is the only player who can help us win this match. See, I just explained that if a sentence has phrases like the, only, the same, the, all, the whole, relative pronouns who and which cannot be used in place of who and which, we have to use that. So here the use of who is wrong. In place of who we have to use that because of this phrase, the only. Okay, let's see the next question. Question number 14. Whom would you like to invite beside Raju and I? Whom would you like to invite besides Raju and I? See, besides is a preposition, and after preposition we have to use objective pronoun. Subject pronoun cannot be used. Okay, so in place of Raju and I, we have to use Raju and me. In place of Raju and I, we have to use Raju and me. Okay. Next question. Raju's house may look very expensive, but he got that built at a very low cost. What is the error in this sentence? This question is your homework. Okay, solve this question and I'll tell you the answer tomorrow, right? Tomorrow also we'll continue the same topic, pronouns, and this is your homework. Try to solve this, and tomorrow we'll discuss this question in detail. Okay, so this much for today. Tomorrow we'll meet same time and with same topic, of course. Pronoun will be continued. Okay, so till tomorrow, goodbye.